Alrighty, good morning everybody. Handy dandy gloves are ready to roll. Got my mug boots on, Hickama is hanging out, and we are off to fix the fence. Alright, update. As you can see here, we took down the compost fence. Sedona's on a short cord here. Took this down because she was being very naughty a couple days ago and she ended up digging a hole down there and just not cool. So took that down. She's on a short chain right now just for a little bit. We're gonna try to get this post in here. We put this one in. The ground is actually really nice and soft. And we're gonna use the post for our sukkah last year as part of our fence wall. And we're gonna be taking this down. My daughter's doing a great job with the drill. And we're gonna get this garden compost bin set up. Well, we're at a standstill right now. I put in all these poles, or these logs here, and I'm doing one more. Yes, I'm using the post hole digger just at a snail's pace. And we took out the fence. There's all the pallets, and we are now at a standstill because my drill. All right, the drill right here. My faithful gloves. This piece right here, I honestly don't know how that works. And I'm just being really upfront with you guys. This is still new to me here. I know how a drill works and I know how to use it. I just don't know how to put this piece in here. So we're waiting for a phone call from my son so that I can get these pallets back up and get this fence up. Sedona right now is over there. You can see her back in that corner. She's tied up to another pole by the house because she's already digging and I don't want her anywhere near this. So that's where we're at right now. Okay, we've got the drill bit correct. We have our screws on our pool table here. And these are the ones that are going to work today. Looking at my daughter as she's making adjustments to make sure that we have the right, these are all the bits. Sorry, making adjustments to make that she has the right screw for the bit to work properly. These are all the bits, and this little contraption was in my husband's truck, which is one of the reasons why I was unable to finish yesterday because I didn't have the proper tools. Now we are hoping, right, Halea, that we're gonna be good? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope so. All right, well, onward we go. We are ready to conquer that fence today. Drill is set. Screws are ready. Hand is working. Thank you, Father. Let's go. Okay, the generator is on, as you can hear. I've got a couple pallets there. I just put the last pole right here up. Okay, got my other pallet here, and I'm just deciding which ones to use. I like the effect of having them upright like this because it'll block Sedona from trying to get in, which, oh man, there's a spot right here I forgot. Ah! I gotta find something to put there. Block that area. Okay, so the pallets are gonna be upright. I'm not gonna put them like sideways like that one over there that you see. I do like this look a lot. And actually that's gonna look really cool because I can trestle, woo, some beans up there. Oh, it's gonna look mighty fine. Did I say in the beginning of my video that the snail did make it into the ark? Gotta think about that one. Progress is slow, but it's happening. One screw at a time into the boards, into the fence to make my beautiful fence complete, hopefully before sundown. It's a beautiful day on the homestead, a beautiful day on the homestead. Won't you be my neighbor? Not too sure I want you as my neighbor this morning, Sidon. But although you did very well, considering you started to dig, right there. That's gonna have to get moved because you're gonna smell the scent of the horse manure and the compost, and you're gonna be just a turd, huh? So, yeah, I hear you, huh? So the fence is somewhat up, y'all. It's getting there. I had to tie it last night because need to make sure she was not going to knock it down. But look at that. I matched my pallets for this side. We're gonna get that done, and then we're gonna come over here. We're gonna get this part done with these pallets, and it's gonna open up a whole new area. It's a glorious day today here in North Idaho, and the chickens are happy. The fence is completed. Oh, my heart is happy. We are finally done with putting everything together. We found the screws that we needed, and I even added some little tricks of the trade, so to speak, that the father downloaded to me to keep my fence upright. So let's go take a look of how this fence has been completed, down to how Sedona's doing, and the future of my next garden bed. All right, as you guys all know from the videos of the past, we have this garden that I did very well last year with, thank you Father, and then we have this one here that did very well also with all of my squash and zucchinis, and I'm visioning such big things here. And then, ta-da, we have fence garden number 3. Isn't my door just too cute? That is my little pallet door. I gotta have my son put hinges here. This is my MacGyver makeshift here kind of thing going on with the rope to hold it, but it works for now. But I didn't want to get rid of that pallet. I really liked it a lot. And so you can see is I have pallets going all the way through here, extending down to the end of the doghouse like we talked about here in our last videos. Remember, this was all opened up, and I made it very clear I wanted to make sure that Sidon was blocked out of getting into the compost bin, so I fenced it there with pallets, took it all the way along towards our sukkah up here, used them poles for the beams for my my spots there. What do you want to call it? We say use the poles for my beams, okay, to hold the fence together. And then I'm not going to go inside of it right now because everything's been kind of tied up, but there it was, the compost bin, remember, in that corner pocket. All right, down there in that corner where all those cardboard boxes are right there. And then my daughter and I this morning just laid everything nice and flat. So that's all last year's composting and then manure from my neighbor's horses down the mountain that they used non-GMO alfalfa, I was told, which I was very, very happy. Not too sure about the other things that the horses need, so to speak, but I just trust Yahuwah, and I'm just going to kind of build this up with my own thing and kind of go from there. And so yeah, I'm really, really, really excited. So as you can see from here, there's 3 parts of the garden, right? Just beyond cool. And then over here, obviously, Sidon's little house. That's the future pup's house. And then I had to barricade back in here because she found a spot in that little corner down there to get in to go behind my fence. And I'm like, nah, that ain't gonna work. So I had to board that up. This will all be cleaned up in time. But for right now, I'm really happy with where this should not be. Sorry, y'all. That was supposed to be for something, but let's put that down on the ground. Okay, so there's the full effect. Pretty cool, huh? Really happy with it. And so I'm not too sure what I'm going to do regarding starting
to garden on this side. I'm praying about it. I'm not sure if I want to start this year using it. I may wait, let that rest for a while, and then just use my other 2 gardens to grow. Hopefully one day a greenhouse will come, but right now I got to work with what I've got, and I'm very happy. And a lot of work, but it's happening. Many of you are probably curious to find out how we get all of our supplies and how we are able to do what we do. I'm going to be just straight up with you all. My method is bartering and trading. It's the way of the future. I've done this for years back in the high desert of Southern California and now here in North Idaho. And the community that we have, I've been very blessed to be able to do that. Sometimes I have to spend money, but for the most part I try to find free, and I try to find things I can barter and trade for. So all the pallets you see here, gee, my little cute one right there, have all been free. I got these at the local dump. The beams all came from our property. Okay. The string, not the string, but the rope is just rope that I've had. The screws my husband's had. But all this was all from the local dump. I didn't pay a dime, a penny, a cent, nothing for those pallets. The manure was bartered from down the mountain. The horses, I bartered some produce. So I thought it was only right for me to, you know, just give something for what I'm getting. It's just proper and etiquette and just kind. And so I bartered some manure. I'm still getting a lot more here in the next, probably the next month to just lay that down. And so I just want to encourage you guys here that maybe you're starting out like we are, or that you are, you know, planning on homesteading and beginning, or the ones even that are veterans, getting what you can at a bartering, trading kind of way is really, really ideal. And I think that it's a great way just to recycle the stuff back. And I just don't choose to spend money that I don't have to. If you're able to exchange, barter, trade, you know, or maybe spend a very little bit amount of money and you like to work that way, that's my system on how I roll, and it's worked very well for me for many years, like I stated. And so I just wanted to add that because it was a really important keynote to just share with you guys on this video, is that everything that you saw that I just showed you in the fencing, the compost, was all donated, bartered, traded, exchanged, not a cost to any of it at all. Maybe a couple of screws, if even that. So that's the way I like to put together things on my homestead.